I'm the Senior Manager Group Marketing for CBZ Holdings. We are very excited by the Youth Entrepreneurship Program that we are doing in partnership with the Empowered Life Trust. What we realize in Zimbabwe is a lot of young people, they've got brilliant ideas, they're very innovative, they're very passionate, but they lack the platform where they can be able to be capacitated and to be able to put their ideas into practice. So we came up with the Youth Entrepreneurship Program. It's an offshoot of our program that we do on Star FM every Wednesday from 9:30 up to 10 a.m. It's called Shot in the Arm. We would have a lot of feedback coming from the youth around the country, and we said, let's take this program out of the studio. And what we did is we went to all the 10 provinces of Zimbabwe, where we trained at least 100 youth per province. What we did is, prior to going out in the province, we created an online platform where youth aged between 18 and 30 submitted their business ideas, and those that could not go on that online platform, they used our extensive branch network. We've got 63 branches around Zimbabwe. They completed physical forms which were forwarded to us. We then vetted, and then from the responses we got, we selected 100 per province, but for Bulawayo and Harare, because of the huge numbers that we got, the huge response that we got, we selected 150. So from there, everyone was trained. We worked with the success coach, Jonah Mungoshi. They were trained in terms of how they can start their business, how they can generate income from their ideas, and we also want to build a young breed of ethical businesses. We are putting a lot of emphasis on being ethical in terms of their business transactions, because we know there are a lot of challenges that face business people, but we want a crop of young entrepreneurs that are very ethical in terms of their business concept. So we've invested over $40,000 into this project. So from the 100 per province that were trained in the period of October to November in 2016, we have now selected the top 10 per province. We are now holding 2 regional workshops. We've had one in the South region where Midlands, Math South, Math North and Bulawayo, the top 10 were trained on Monday and Tuesday, a 2-day workshop. And then now this is the North region workshop where we've got participants from 6 provinces. We are looking at Mashingo, we are looking at Manikale, we are looking at Harare, Mash Central, Mash West and Mash East. And then from the top 10 we are going to zero down to the top 2 per province. And these top 2 will get some seed capital. We're looking at about $250 per participant, where we just want to see how responsible they are with $250 and how they're going to use that money and grow their business. So from the top 2 per province, we're going to zero in on 1 participant per province. So we're going to have 10 participants that are going to come to Harare on the 9th of March. This is for the finals, where we're going to rank them now from number 1. We're looking at the overall winner. They're going to get $3,000 US. And then we're also looking at the first runner-up. They're going to get $2,000, and then the second runner-up $1,500. And then every participant is going to walk away with at least $500. That's from the rest of the 7. So this will take place at the Miko's Hotel on the 9th of March. But the emphasis of this training program is not about the prize. That's what we emphasize as we're going around. It's about empowering them, giving them success nuggets that will be able to help them, grow their businesses. And even the top 10, we've actually helped them to formalize their businesses. They're actually registering with the tax authority like the ZIMRA. They're opening company accounts so that they become fully fledged SMEs. We want to grow them from being micro enterprises to SMEs and eventually into corporates. And what we are doing, one might ask, those top 100 that were trained in the province, the numbers actually came down to about $660, $660 that were trained. And what we're going to do now is we're going to create an online community of those young entrepreneurs that were trained on our website, where they will log in, they'll create their login credentials, they'll put their profile for the purposes of networking and for the purposes of keeping track of their business ideas, such that when we harness funds that can be able to be advanced to them, we can actually have a ready network of young people that are being trained, because we'll continue uploading online videos. We'll use other platforms to train them as well. We're looking at social media, on Facebook, we're looking at WhatsApp, we can send them motivational talks. So this is not just a once-off initiative, but we are going to keep in touch, and we're actually encouraging the young people to network among themselves in their respective provinces. So we find they've formed WhatsApp groups, they are meeting on a regular basis in their respective provinces, sharing ideas and motivating each other. So the whole essence of this program is to inspire young people to take charge of their future and to be the entrepreneurs that will transform Zimbabwe and create employment. We are looking at helping them not just look for employment, but become employers themselves. So we are really proud of this initiative as CBZ Holdings, and obviously we want to take it further. Even at the end of the year, we'll launch another initiative as well, phase 2, where we'll identify another young crop of young people that will be able to be trained as well and benefit from this initiative.
My name is Jonah Mungoshi. I'm a success coach, a management consultant, a trainer, a motivational speaker, and I run a company called Flood Tide Investments. And we focus on providing coaching as well as strategic planning, team building sessions to companies. But I realized the plight of the youth in this country is an issue of concern to me. So I started Empowered Life Trust together with a friend of mine, Shingi Chitsike. And Empowered Life Trust then came up with this concept of the Youth Entrepreneurs Program. We discussed it with CBZ. CBZ bought into it, and then we started running it. The Entrepreneurs Program is different from other programs of this nature in that it seeks to nurture and bring out growth-oriented businesses. There are many young people today who are forced into entrepreneurship by virtue of the fact that there aren't any jobs. But many of them are survivalists. They're just barely making ends meet. They are self-employed, but they're not creating employment. So the whole idea of the Youth Entrepreneurs Program is to get these business people, these young business people, to be growth-oriented, to think beyond themselves, to start businesses that will grow, that will employ other people, and that will have a major impact on the economy. What we have found out going to all the provinces is that we've got such a wealth of talent, of creativity, of imagination. It's unbelievable. The range of businesses that these young people are involved in is so wide, it's unbelievable. And also the scope, the thinking, it's really gratifying, because when you look at this, you can clearly see that with an initiative such as this, if we run it consistently for say 10 years, we get a critical mass of businesses that are growing, that are employing people, and that are having a major impact in the country. So I think you can never overestimate the capacity of this program. And furthermore, what we are saying is, having gone through all the provinces and met with initially 100 youth from each province, we selected the top 10 from each province. Now this filtering meant we brought the best of the best. And having brought the 100 contestants, 10 from each province, we are now going to select the top 20 out of it. So it's stiff competition, but you know what it does? It just brings out the best. So you've got people in agriculture, in manufacturing, in energy and power, in consulting, and what seems to be common among all of them is that they all have what I would call a unique selling proposition. Every single one of them is something that makes them stick out, that makes them different from the ordinary business. And to me, that's the unique aspect, which if they add onto that professionalism, the right mindset, they will build formidable businesses that will pretty soon grow into exporting. And I think that is the future of this nation.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.